Hello everyone, welcome to the preview video for the December 18th Jack and Janet's Radio Museum auction. This is the second of 3 auctions that we have gotten to do for this collection. The bidding for the sale closes right around 7 o'clock, and I say that because it doesn't close right at 7. The first item does, but then every other item after that closes every 15 seconds. So you have plenty of time to be on there watching. If you're a new bidder, get on there and watch how the first 10 lots close so you're familiar with the process. This is Adam. Adam got to do a lot of the cataloging in fact, he did all the cataloging for this sale, so he is a lot more knowledgeable than I am. I can tell you the pieces I like, but he is going to be the one who walks you through this preview. So let's just start somewhere, Adam.
Got a lot of cool console radios. We're going to walk you through all the console, floor model, battery sets, horns, everything first, then we're going to go to the tabletops. We're not going to stop on every one of this video, guys. There's 10 plus pictures on all these radios on the catalog. Nice Zenith Art Deco model here. A lot of rare radios, a lot of obscure stuff. Jack liked to find the tough ones to find and get them. But here's a Macmillan 5, really oddball 1920s battery set. You're going to see a lot of stuff like that. Both cone and horn type speakers, indoor antennas. Really cool stuff. I love this radio. The woodwork on this one, just exquisite. Victor radio, kind of a bit of an oddball in the radio industry. A couple different companies got together and both went different directions pretty quick. So
I'm just going to point out real quick that if you're not necessarily in the market for radios, there are some really cool advertising pieces in this sale with some awesome artwork.
Original crates, you got Budweiser stuff. This piece is really cool. It's got the bottle cap checkerboard on the underside. Fun little advertising piece there. You've got cool bottle, but this is a potentially exceptionally rare piece here. We found a little bit of history on that. This was made in a GE prototype lamp factory based on the markings on it. There's some information on the catalog of that, but a really cool, really rare piece. This is all how it came out of the factory. This lamp is built in with the radio. Just kind of a really unusual piece. There's probably not more than a handful of those in existence. This is another kind of rare piece. So here's the radio, just a console radio. It's Philco, beautiful piece. But this is what sets it apart. This is the remote control for that 1930s radio.
So the light there, the light was really bad. Now you can see it.
So you dialed it and you pressed, and from across the room you could change your radio station in the 1930s. So that is a dial remote control for the Philco radio. Again, a really cool, unique piece that you're not going to see. Radio and the remote both sell right after each other. Fun little store display tube tester.
I like that too.
It's I believe a Century, so fun piece there.
Check out the marbles down there. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I just don't want to skip over that because that's a neat
and
piece
it is
too.
Over half full of marbles. We did not search that. We did not sort that. In fact, there is a marble stopping you from getting into that.
So whatever's there, he had that. He's had that for 20 plus years. 2 wall phones, plus this is a wall phone
I like
radio.
the bell, Adam.
Pneumatic brass bell. That's probably a locomotive bell. We don't know. I have a mark on it, but it is a pneumatic brass bell.
Awesome.
Great sound. He had that hooked up and would on the outside of his garage and would set that off on New Year's Eve.
Wow.
One of 3 or 4 floor model record players, all working on the sale. Most of them come with records because some of those early records, the Edison Diamond disc took specific records, so he's got those right with it. Here's a box of records that go with that machine, for example. Intradial.
Beautiful.
Adler Royal. Just really amazing stuff, well cared for. He searched for some of these radios for years. You've got a switchboard, a Stromberg Carlson switchboard. Another general store piece, the coffee grinder. Here's a really cool set he was pretty proud of. You see any one of these things at different times. You very rarely see the entire collection. So the dictaphone, a lot of people are familiar with it. Here we have the one that you would speak into and it would cut the disc. Here we have one that you would listen to it so that you could transcribe what was cut onto the disc. And here we have a shaver so that you could take and shave the disc blank and use it again. There are several cylinders included. Some are blank, some are recorded. Just a really cool that he wanted that to sell as a collection, so you're buying all three pieces, all the accessories, as a whole outfit there. Make your own Mad Men scene. We don't want to pass over the really cool phone booth with the phone in it, coin pay phone. The electricity's not hooked up right now, but this thing is set up where when the door shuts, the lights come on. Really fun piece. Here's another rare one, is the Mills jukebox. All the guts are in it. Really cool piece. It's got a little bit of wear and tear on the wood on the sides, but it's a whole all there piece for a restoration project. Atwater Kent iron stand with the speaker. This is another rare outfit that you're not going to see put together very often. Neat piece. Another record player again running. You know, all of these pieces have their. I think there's only one piece on this auction that is just the case, not the radio. Everything else has the guts.
Look at the woodwork on that case.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous.
And this is, I believe, a 1929 Spartan company that competed with RCA for a little while on technology. Your radio buffs will know the history on that, but that is a very desirable piece. You don't see a lot of it in great shape. Guts are in there. Philco grandfather clock, second phone booth with the chrome, automatic electric company payphone in there. So that's the quick run by of the floor models, and then we're going to do an even quicker run by of the table model, guys. There's pictures of every single one of these online. You know, rare piece here has a very unusual color dial. It's been described in there, but the known radios like that Jack went after, the ones that had a following, the Rada, you name it, you know, specific Art Deco designs, the Owl Eye Zeniths, things like that. He made sure that there was one represented in his collection of each style, type, things like that. JVC space helmet, TV, really cool. We had that on the other day.
Another very cool advertising piece up there, that mirror.
RCA Victor, lots of tombstones, lots of cathedral radios, guys, on the sale. In fact, there's quite a few more radios on sale too than there were on sale one, because we don't have as many of the novelty items. Lots of boxes of tubes. The people that are going to ask the questions on the, I forget what the name is, the rare tubes that we included in the first two boxes, apparently, yes, the tubes are in there. They are still wrapped in paper, minty condition. We've gotten a lot of questions of those, so they are the real deal there. Lots of speakers, Art Deco, 1930s, 40s, and 50s, all well represented. Here's one of my favorite pieces.
Yeah.
Beautiful Art Deco, I believe Philco radio with a Western Electric phone, with a Call Me alarm clock, and a lamp all built right in. If that was a leg lamp, I would never stop doing it. Battery sets. I mean, look at the guts inside of this battery set. All of them are in better condition than you expect. They aren't all this complete, but a lot of them are. We've got pictures of the inside of every radio, guys. Battery sets with matched speakers. Here's a really cool RCA tube, television tube, a beast. Nice advertising. We have a Zenith and an RCA table cover, and I think a Philco maybe as well. Here's an unusual chair side Zenith. You don't see those very often, especially that small stature. That's a collectible little piece. Freed Eisenman, again, another 1920s obscure radio there. Kind of a cool one with the drop-down cabinet. Just
gorgeous.
A really beautiful piece, beautiful condition. Tombstones, cathedrals everywhere. Radiolas, again, more often than not they have the guts, more often than not they've got the tubes. Here's a very rare piece, might be one of the rarest on the sale, a Mirror Ray radio made in Chicago, Art Deco mirrors. Just really cool, really unique piece. You don't usually see it complete or anywhere near complete. Betamax if you've been looking for one. So we're just going to do a real quick drive by of these last three tables, guys. It's more of the same, but everything's different kind of deal. Beautiful Art Deco two-tone wood. You know, this one's called the Indian Head, you know, and it's one that you radio collectors will know. It's the Ward's Airline Indian Head because it kind of looks like the Indian Head penny when you go that way.
Cool.
So if there was a lot of those known sort of radios that you love to see, that you love to find in the wild, and it shows, he made sure to have them. Here's a Majestic Monarch, beautiful little portable radio. So like I said, we're not going to stop at every radio. Here's a beautiful coupler, loose coupler tuner with the contacts. Two very early, probably pre-1920s radio pieces here. Just beautiful, beautiful condition across the board. Again, every single one of these radios has anywhere from 5 to 20 pictures online. Here's a very obscure one, RCA Victor. You wouldn't see this today, would you? It's got the 9-volt lighter built right into the top of the radio.
That's
for your
awesome.
1950s gentleman desk. Here's your earliest cordless phone. This, you'd get the phone sent over to the house, and you'd walk around the house with that,
Carrying that.
talking on the phone. So it was a corded cordless, if you will. But cool outfit there. That actually won the blue ribbon at a radio show.
Somebody had the right idea. They just weren't quite there yet.
So more beautiful battery sets. Two similar ones there with some original advertising. Quite a few of these do have a piece or two of original or reprinted advertising that are inside of them. It's shown with it in the catalog if it's got it. 3 more little patches over here. Lots of tombstones again. Really cool radio related stuff. Here's a telegraph key, mint in the box. It's never been unwrapped. I mean, it's brand new as brand new gets. 1920s service set. Another loose coupler, early radio stuff. These were kind of cool. He had some of these set up playing. Like this one here has a modern TV guts in it, and he had it set up playing. It comes with the Dick Tracy show DVD, so you can set that up, black and white Dick Tracy. Early TVs. We've got more record players, lots and lots of tubes, radio parts. The third sale, guys, coming sometime early next year, is going to be a couple hundred lots of radio parts, chassis, speakers, knobs, tubes, you name it. Lots and lots of stuff on that front. And then the rest of the music machines here, the Edison cylinder players. There are videos of those showing with the lots, I believe. So that's what you're looking at, guys. About 460 some lots. Radio sale part 2. Really cool. Here's a demonstrator model. Big piece, bigger than it shows in the photos probably. But if you go touring or something like that, here's a very cool piece. I don't know who the coffee mug belongs to. I usually use mine here, but that's not it. So that's what you know, guys. Again, bidding ends on Tuesday, starting at 7 p.m. If you're not familiar with the bidding, it's not like eBay where you can get sniped, guys. If you've got $50 in and it's at $22 and you think, I'm fine, I'm not getting outbid, and with 15 seconds left, it jumps to $51, and you're like, oh no. Don't worry, you're fine. It will pop the clock back to about 3 minutes. So you'll have time to go back in, think about it, decide if you want to up your bid, and you can up your bid. So that's one really cool thing about the extended bidding on this is everything still ends pretty quick. It still goes pretty fast. You do need to stay on your toes, but you will not miss something because somebody snuck in without you knowing it.
All right, guys. Like Adam was saying, this is an auction that closes the 18th of December at around